Yo YouTube, welcome back to another video. We are hitting up day 2 here at Mount Prevost. We're on the rig. There she is, looking fine. Plan is today to smash in some more runs, pick up the speed even more, hit some different trails. The tracks here are insane. Like, I'm blown away. I can see why all the World Cup guys train here. There was a few of them yesterday. The Jewett brothers were here putting in the laps. World Cup season's just around the corner, so perfect place to practice for that. And yeah, we're going to pick up the speed. We're going to try and figure out the suspension a little bit. I'll talk a little bit about the bike in general, how it handles when I'm riding down, if I can, while concentrating. It's all tough, so be patient with me. But yeah, slap a like on the video before we get stuck into the action. And hope you enjoy this one.
Island folk. Sonic might be.
Go. Alright, into Patchworks. Oh. First lap of the day. This is gnarly, this bit. Super steep and insanely loose with a massive drop into the gully. Gap. Such a fun trail. Woo! Jump next to the tree. Step down. Sick turn. The more I ride this bike, the more I'm getting super comfy on it. Ah! Huge stick. That was a fast lap for a first run. The rubber ring is so far up here that I can't get to it. There we go. Can see where it's at. How much travel I'm using. These Maxxis, that's the guys are hooking. And the wheels, I love the noise that they make. So responsive to the ground. Okay, into threat level midnight. Oh. Down here's that famous creek thing that you see all the time. Just roll into it and give it a little go. Ah! What can we expect down here? Because I have no clue.
If you can't see the landing of a jump, I would, but...
But if you're following us and you're like, oh,
if you're
same
following
speed, it's
yeah,
gonna be fine.
Okay. Right. Following these locals, which could be scary, because they know where they're going, and I don't. Oh yeah, this is a new one for me. Kind of happy I've got these dudes in front of me. Yo. These guys are really good riders. It's hard following locals. Especially when you don't know where you're going.
Couple steep chutes, nothing like too bad. And then there's a couple of blinder, not really that blind actually.
You can see the landings.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all just like, if you're following a tire, you're fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Ah. Steep. Holy. Oh wow. I can see why that's easy to overshoot. Nice. These trails are insane. Super steep.
This is good. It's like S-turn, little ditch gap step down.
Sick.
Not so bad.
The left bend, road gap, step down, sick. Yo. That doesn't have much support. Yeah.
Full speed drop, take the right line if you're hitting the jump. If you get stuck left, the jump's kind of shit.
Oh yeah?
And it's just like, oh, it's probably the most awkward jump on the mountain.
Huh. Huge drop apparently. Oh yeah. Wow. You see how precise you have to be on that thing? Oh my god. I'm leaving a gap.
This is good. This is just all like rhythm jumps with blind landings, but
Nice. Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's alright. I mean, I haven't ridden it this weekend.
I rode it. It's fun.
Yeah. Alright. Trust the process. Yep. We're good. Kind of losing sight, but we're good. Oh! Nice. Sick! Yes, guys. So sick. That's a dope line.
It's a fucking,
Thanks for showing me.
it's a sweet track.
It's like,
No idea what we're dropping into. So, yes, guys. Steve. Right. Big jump line. I'm just this is my first run, so yo. Tires need to be a bit stiffer. They're folding on the takeoffs. That did its job. Oh well. So the bike just fell off the rack and I snapped my lever. Other than that, it's okay. So the lever broke, but thick jibbed a bit of tape on the end of the lever, so we're going to try at some point a run and see how it works out just to get a lap in. Anything to ride bicycles. Drop a like on the video. Doing this for y'all.
Saw Leland pull out the like couch seat underneath the tent.
So yeah, this is what we're dealing with. Believe it or not. I mean, I've seen people like duct tape and cable tie sticks, but we didn't have any available. So we're going with pure grip. Those guys are taking some wild lines. But we're making the brake lever work, which is sick. We're doing Wolfgang. This works. Like, it's tough, but we're making it work. Just don't want to stay off this damn bike, it's so good! Sick. Lomer. Dope. Phew. Ah. Dope. Ah. Excuse the speed. I'm just trying to ride safe on this bike. Sick. Ah. We did a lap. It was very challenged. Let's do it. Alright. Back in. Upper Patchworks. There we go. I feel the best on the slide. Whoa. Ah. Hop into this turn. Get out. Taking this. So, I feel like I've not spoke about it much, but this is a mullet setup. I'd almost be so tempted to try 29, but I don't think it worked. And yeah, like, so maneuverable. I've always been a huge fan of mullet setups. I've always been a fan of mullet setups, and I just feel like it allows me to be more playful while the front can bash through everything. Yeah, definitely a trend that I'm willing to stay on, but I would be so curious. A 29er is probably insanely quick on that type of track. I'm still blown away that I'm able to ride with this thing. Alright, into Mr. T, I think. No. Whoa, always get spooked by that. This is flat out. That's one thing this bike is so good at with the suspension. Oh, is being stable. I wanted to get high on that, but high on that tree there. It's hard to slow down. Honestly, don't ask me how I'm able to ride that pace with a lever like that. Hit my wheel pretty good. Thing with these Envies is I really trust them. So originally what we did with this, I wish I filmed the process. The lever here, as you saw, is like very short, and then we just wrapped tape around it like 5 or 6 times. Shout out Thick Jibs for bodging this together. And yeah, pretty much he gave me a shorter grip, and then just made it work. But we're gonna get this replaced easy. I have haze, luckily, on the quick response. So, and I'm just lucky and thankful that nothing else happened to my bike. And overall, also with the bike, I was mentioning about the size. It's a size large, and it feels on the small side. I still have to experiment with the headset cups if I want a longer reach, which could be okay because it feels quite a short cockpit. But yeah, I'm not trying to really mess with too much. Rubber ring today. We're sitting there, which is kind of what I want. Rear shock is good. I'm playing with the rear shock a lot with rebound. I feel like that's quite fast. But like one click changes it so much. Ah! I'm all lapped out. Right, we're back after our final day at Mount Prevost. Started off good, and then the bike fell off the shuttle. Just happens, the road's bumpy, we're going fast, and it is what it is. I'm just thankful and I'm not annoyed that nothing worse happened to my bike. So obviously the lever snapped. Rather insane that I was able to ride my bike with only that much of the lever with some tape tied around it. And the brake still worked. I had to grip on quite tight and like pull the brake harder. But I made it work. I made it happen. We got in extra laps, so you were able to see more sick downhill stuff, and yeah, it was unreal. Definitely sketchy, but we made it happen, and I wouldn't have tried if I didn't honestly think I could. Yeah, I think it was a little bit, people were a little bit skeptical at first, like, you're gonna hurt yourself, and then dropped in, and I was like, yeah, it's actually okay. It's not ideal. I would rather have a full brake lever, but we made do with the little one that we had. And I got to ride my bike more, which is fun, and I love that. So yeah, ramped up the speed a little bit more, and that track with the features, like one after the other, and the blind like takeoffs with you couldn't see anything. I'm glad I followed those dudes. One of the guys actually builds there and maintains the trails, so shout out to him, and shout out to the people that gave us shuttles and teamed up with us. It was a really good time, and yeah, the location is insane. I'll be back for sure. And hopefully we could come back with like Remy or Johan or Steve or something like that. So drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this, and if you want to see stuff like that happen next time, or if you, for the future in the channel, and subscribe so you do not miss a single beat and upload. And thank you for watching. Peace out, and we'll see you in the next video.